Well, hello, everybody. Well, for the past couple of months, I've been thinking about dropping a program um, that's going to help people who couldn't ordinarily afford my services as a polygraph examiner for either their defense or for their actual innocence project case. And I've decided to go ahead and once again pull the trigger on this and get this program going. Here's what the program is. I'm going to offer, as of January of 2024, 6 polygraph examinations at no cost, including travel expenses up to 400 miles. Okay. Um, and I'm doing this mainly to help pick up a torch that's been left behind by a good friend of mine by the name of Bill Habern, this program is going to be named after. Um, Bill was a outstanding civil rights and parole attorney. He did a lot of pro bono cases, and as a result of his loss, it's created a void in this industry of somebody who's willing to offer his services pro bono for, I guess, a good term for it would be the greater good. Um, I can only pick up a small part of that torch because I'm just a licensed polygraph examiner and private investigator. That's all I am. I'm not an attorney. Um, and I guess partly one of the reasons why I'm also doing this is in the hopes that maybe some attorneys might see what I'm doing and be encouraged to pick up a little bit of that torch themselves too. Um, but if it doesn't happen and I'm the only person picking up the torch, that's fine. I can go ahead. I can run alone. It's not like I haven't run alone before. Okay. But I firmly believe that what I'm doing is the right thing because I do know that false accusations turn into false convictions. Um, I see it in my line of work on a regular basis. Um, and while I am all for getting the bad guy, I'm all for getting the bad guy. I'm all for putting the bad guy in prison because that's maybe where he belongs, or definitely where he belongs. But I don't want to do it at the expense of the innocent, of the people who didn't do anything, the people who were falsely accused. So, if you're somebody that's been accused of a crime and your grand jury hasn't met yet, have your lawyer contact me, joepolygraph@yahoo.com. If you're somebody that has an innocence project lawyer working for you and they're trying to work out actual innocence, have your lawyer give me a call or drop me a line. Uh, joepolygraph@yahoo.com. For the lawyers out there who already know me, if you got a client, they can't afford that polygraph, but because their money is just too tight, give me a call. Let's talk about your client. Let's get your client inside of that polygraph room. Okay? It's important to make sure that innocent people don't get convicted and that falsely convicted people, well, they have the ability to prove their innocence. And I'm a strong believer in that. And Bill Habern made me a strong believer in that. And I'm going to carry on that torch. I'm going to carry on that mission because I promised him I would. So, if you got a case that fits all this, you give me a call. Now, to those people who are individuals, please have your attorney contact me. I don't want to hear from any individuals yet. And I know that sounds mean, but trust me, there's a reason. There's a rhyme to my reason on this. Okay, there's always method to the madness, so to speak. Okay, because a lot of people are going to think that I'm absolutely crazy giving away polygraphs at no charge. Another thing that I want to also reclarify: look at if you can afford the service, pay for the service. But if you can't afford the service, you're the type of demographic that I'm looking for this type of program. So again, have your lawyer contact me at joepolygraph@yahoo.com and let's see what we can do for you. But my suggestion also is this: if you know for a fact you're not going to pass this polygraph, just move on and take responsibility for your actions. Okay, but if you didn't do this, let's prove it. Good luck.